What's going on, ninjas? What is going on? Thirsty Thursday in full effect. And boy, is it a thirsty Thursday. It is so freaking wet out here. We've gotten rained on already twice, maybe. It would start and it would stop. It would start and it would stop. And this is what happens when you are cutting wet grass. You're dealing with wet turf. You're gonna make a mess. And yes, I have blown this off before. It just comes right back. So I'm not even worried about it until we finish the day, because I don't know how much longer we have, because they're calling for more rain just around the corner. But anyway, there's a couple of things I want to talk to you about in here on the Spartan that I've noticed, and I wanted to ask your ninja's opinion. Hey, Busy Bee.
What's that?
This is the yard we're doing.
Oh no, I got mixed up.
Ninjas, he's already pulled it. He already pulled it. He's over there. I'm mowing on the mower and I look over and he's weed eating this house over here. Like, dude, what are you doing?
I don't know, I got confused there for a second.
What was the funniest is when I said, hey, what are you doing? I raised my hands up. What did you do? You went. He did the whole Anyway, this is what we are working with. Like I said, nothing but wet grass. But there's something I noticed on this deck. First of all, I do want to say the Spartan does a phenomenal job on wet grass. I'm very impressed the more I use this mower. It doesn't leave any stranglers, and it definitely doesn't clunk up, and it's beautiful. And it didn't clunk up on those 3 yards, did it? And those 3 yards, they grow. There were some tall yards, and they're healthy fescue, and it didn't leave any stranglers, any clumps or nothing. If anything, I had to just run it second time just to kind of cover up that tire track, because it's such a thick and plush lawn that it leaves just tire tracks. So I try to even it out a little more. But anyway, we're going to talk about that in a minute, or whenever we get a chance. We're going to keep moving. This yard is looking better and better by the week. So I didn't bring my 32-inch snapper with me. Kind of wish I did, but it's okay. So I was like, well, I got the 52. I'll go ahead and use the 52, even though I just feel like it's too heavy for this little area, and it doesn't turn out the way I like it. And then I realized I still got the 36 with me. So we're gonna go ahead and use the 36 for just this area, and then I'll probably jump on the 52 or 61 to get the rest. But whenever you have small little yards like this, ninjas, the smaller mower, the better. It just turns out nicer. It's able to stripe better because it's a small area. A big mower, you really need a lot of room to turn around, and you just need a lot of room. But the smaller mower, the better. That's why the 32-inch snapper is perfect for this little area. But so we'll go ahead and use the 36-inch Ferris Z1. Last one, Busy Bee.
Yep, stood.
You tired, man?
Not too bad.
Not too bad. A little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Nick, you're keeping me busy, but Nick. Don't give me that, but Nick.
Right.
Grab a weed eater and let's go.
Alright, let's do it.
Wappa-cha. Hey.
Yeah.
Wappa-cha.
Wappa-cha.
Since this is the last job of the day, I will blow this thing off one last time, so that way it doesn't sit like that overnight. A couple of things I want to point out before we go over there and show you what I'm talking about. So a couple of videos ago, ninjas, I have asked you if any of you knew if the oil change needed to be changed on the 20-25 hour break-in period before you can go to those 500 hours, which is what the Vanguard oil guard system is designed for. Well, I've gotten a lot of mixtures and answers from you ninjas. Some of you said no, you can go. Some of you said no, you should really change it. You know, 10 hours, 20 hours. So there was just a lot of back and forth, and I really didn't know what to do. So I contacted them and I asked them directly. I said, hey, can I go ahead and go with the 500 hours instantly, or do I need to change this around that 20-25 hour mark, you know, with the braking period? And this is what Spartan and Vanguard claimed. They said that you do not have to change the oil the first 20-hour break-in. Apparently, from my understanding, they already do the break-in at the factory when they get it all together and set it up. I'm not sure where they do it or when, but apparently the break-in period is over with. So when you get a Vanguard engine with the oil guard system, you can instantly go the 500 hours first. Now look, I'm not going to put 500 hours on this mower by the end of this season. There's no way, because I'm constantly using multiple mowers for different yards and whatnot. So will I change this oil before the 500 hours arrives? Yes, but it's good to know that I don't have to do it right now. I don't have to piddle with it. I don't have to mess with it. From my understanding, it is the simplest, easiest process to changing the oil. So I am looking forward to that, but at the same time, it's just nice to know I don't have to do it right now. So anyway, that is the answer that I have gotten from Spartan and what Oil Guard, or I should say Vanguard, has said and made it very clear. So if you're getting a mower with the Oil Guard system, with the Vanguard Oil Guard system, you do not have to change your oil. You can instantly go up to that 500 hours first. Anyway, as you can see, there's a piece of rope. The deck's got to get scraped. It's been a mess this morning. Let me go get something so I can clean this out a little bit. All right, I'm back. Had to get a screwdriver. So as you can see, we've been cutting wet grass today. I say for about 75-80% of the day. And what I've noticed last time when we were cleaning this deck, I just haven't had a chance to remember to talk to you ninjas about this, caught my attention, because I don't recall seeing this on the Ferris or the Wrights, and if they're there, then I just haven't really paid attention, and shame on me. But to me, I felt like this was pretty new, and I wanted to ask you ninjas, wow, see what I'm talking about? This area gets clogged up with this grass really bad, and it does it even over time, of course, when it's dry grass. But when you're cutting the wet grass specifically, OMG, does it get, well, you just saw. So anyway, this right here. So they installed this is factory install, and I don't know how good it's doing or if it's helping or not. The quality of the cut with this Spartan Ninjas is good. I have no complaints. It cuts very smooth, very clean. So what this is supposed to do, apparently, is supposed to give that extra suction to not leave those stranglers or whatever and clumps, and actually vacuum it and lift the last bit of grass that the blades are cutting, that catches it and then of course disperses it out here. But is it affecting the quality of the cut when it gets clogged up like this? Can this be removed? I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet. This is the first time I'm actually looking at it up close with you ninjas. So and it doesn't look like it. It looks like there's a weld right here. I don't think this is removable. And maybe it's not affecting the quality. Like I said, the Spartan cut quality is fine. It's actually really good. I would compare the quality cut to a Wright. Somebody is talking. Oh, to a Wright. I would compare it to a Hustler. I would not compare it to a Ferris or a Scabber, okay? Because they're just not the same decks. But I would totally compare it with the two brands that I have plenty of experience with, and that is the Hustler and the Wright. And both of those quality cuts are fine, and so is this one. So let me know what you think on that, ninjas. I don't know if this is, I don't think that's removable. Maybe this piece is removable, but definitely not this piece, because there's a weld here. Yeah, we gotta definitely clean out the deck and touch up them on the blades, and I gotta get this little rope right here. But anyway, that is what I wanted to show you. I hope you enjoyed today's video a little bit. I'm not gonna really record here because this is the last yard and we just really want to get done. It's been a rough day, ninjas, just because anytime you're dealing with rain and you know how it is, when you get wet and you get drenched and you lose motivation, and then you have to force yourself to keep going. So it's just been one of them days. And that's just part of it anytime that you are in this type of industry, in this type of career. So let me know what you think on that. I wanted your opinion. I wanted to show you, because I don't, like I said again, I don't remember seeing that on any of the other brands. And I also wanted to tell you about the oil. I know it's pretty loud right here, ninjas. Cars are flying by and Busy Bee is slicing and dicing over there. But anyway, my question, I guess, is once it gets clogged up, if I don't keep it cleaned at all times, will it affect the quality of the cut? That's all. And you don't have to change the oil on the Vanguard system. They already do that pre-break-in, so you only have to change the oil at that 500 hours. I better get going, join Busy Bee, and get the day done. Hope you ninjas enjoyed a little bit of the video. Let me know what you think on that. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.